Curse of the Sea Rats is out now on pretty much every console available for for roughly $20. So get yourself a copy now. All right. So since I got the bad ending, what I got to do for the good ending is basically go all the way back to that lady, give her the golden tooth or whatever. I assume. I guess we're going good ending. So I'm gonna fast forward. Oh, and also just gonna fast forward to that part. Also, the game got patched apparently. There was like apparently there was a lot of broken stuff. Well, they felt there was a lot of broken stuff, so they were like, no. I ain't got time for this. I gotta run all the way back. So, fast forwarding. Nope, this hasn't been fixed. He didn't grab on the ledge at all. Oh, I gotta go I gotta start over again! Yeah, I gotta go all the way back here. God. And I gotta walk all the way back.
Another tooth! It won't be long now before Sam is smiling again, and that witch Flora will get what she deserves. How handsome is my Sammy! Oh, how I've missed his beautiful smile. The day of his homecoming has finally arrived. Smiley Sam will say the C's and plunder once more. We have no time to waste. I will begin the ritual.
It's not a ritual. Ugh, whatever.
At last, my love.
Darling, I'm home! What happened to you, Dolores? I'll remember you a little taller and with less mustache. I suspect Flora had something to do with it. Or am I wrong?
Go on with you. You haven't lost your spark, you scoundrel. You're looking very thin, but I don't mind. It's what's on the inside that counts. But we'll have plenty of time later for catching up. Right now, it's time for revenge.
Can I teleport back, please?
Where's Flora? Tell me where that treacherous harp is hiding herself. I'm gonna make her suffer slowly.
Well, Dolores certainly wasn't lying when she said you had a remarkable smile. We're after Flora too. We've been following a trail of misdeeds for quite some time now. Follow us, we'll lead you to her. She kidnapped a boy and thieved the ring that belonged to us. Her head and the rest of the loot are for you.
We have a deal!
How handsome is my Sammy?
So I guess now I gotta go all the way back. The heck? Whatever is. Honestly, they should have put the save point right before the boss room. Not right there. Now I'm just going back just to take half thing register. We're back here again.
We meet once again, and you've brought me a present. You shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. Just you let Mother Flora take care of everything. Now, give me the ring. You have no idea of its true power. Do you really think I intend to stay a beast? Return it, and I will make us all human again. We're on the same side.
You don't have any friends, Flora. If I give you the ring, we destroy us all. Give me the amulet, and I'll end the curse. Surrender, and I'll let you escape. No hard feelings.
Traitor! Fit to burst with conceit and vanity! You've no idea how I've dreamed of this moment!
Kind of type. Never mind.
I'd recognize that smile even at the bottom of the ocean. Even in death you pursue me, Sammy. You were a fool. You never had what it takes. You should have stayed out of my way. But clearly, I need to knock some more sense into you, even in death. After all, your skull's completely empty now. This is our last meeting. There will be no more loose ends.
Still far too easy.
Filthy rats, keep the ring if you want it, but you will never get your human form back. Goodbye, stupid amulet.
May have done the right thing. The eye of the serpent should not be in the hands of anybody. It's too dangerous, man.
No! Ugh.
It's just that. How could you have fallen for that? Sorry. Enough with the jokes now. I've 7 seas to sail and a good deal more ships to plunder. Ah! Oh.
That it? Oh. I'm gonna keep going. Probably. Like,
Ahoy! Finally, everything's coming up short fuse! Ha ha ha!
why?
Looks like I've taken a long sea mile up the mast. Short fuse promoted, says I. Such thunderous power in the palm of my hand. Nobody will ever laugh at old short fuse again.
Why?
Lay to it, lads. You're about to lay your papers on the greatest pirate of all time. Best of all the buccaneers in the world.
Okay.
Perfection of the piractical. Terror of the tides. Captain of all corsairs. Mightier than the Leviathan. Tougher than a cannonball.
Uh-huh.
Stronger than a sailor's breath.
Right.
Prepare yourselves, hearties. Behold, Long Fuse Jones. Yes.
What?
Ah! Ha ha! Ah! Ha 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 ha! Weigh anchor, lads! We've piracy to be getting to! Sails swell, and wind carry us!
Right.
But first, we've got some rats aboard the ship to deal with.
He is shooting me like crazy, you know? I'm just like, I don't know what I was expecting. Right? I don't know what I was expecting. Oh, gee. flying around everywhere and shooting me. I can't really pin him down to hit him. It's actually getting on my nerves. Not gonna lie. I can't use. Everybody's back to normal.
We made it! We are human again!
Finally! I was tired of having so much fur.
It has been a challenge, but we have been able to overcome all the obstacles as a team.
When I tell my brothers and sisters, they won't believe it.
Right. I guess our paths must part then.
That's right. I have to go back to Japan urgently to tell the Shogun everything that has happened. The Eye of the Serpent is lost forever.
Better that way. That cursed object would have been uncontrollable. You've seen what's happened here.
Busa is right. You did what you had to do. I'm going to accompany you to Japan to tell them everything. I think it's still too soon for our paths to part.
Thanks, Buffalo. If I am with you, I am sure everything will be fine. Are you going back to America, Busa?
That's right. My people need me, and I will continue to fight for their freedom. But come and see us whenever you need something from your friend. And you, Douglas? Are you coming back with me?
I don't think so. I enlisted in the American Army to live adventures, but following orders is not my thing.
Huh.
I still have a lot to live, and a lot to explore in Ireland. I think I'll stay here for a while, see what it has to offer.
It's time to separate, guys. Although, something tells me that we'll see each other again soon.
So because I ended it with Busa, I ate a Busa thing. New day dawned on our hero. Glorious, the sun beaming and breezed upon their faces. The heat burned in their hearts, and with their victory, our heroes parted each their own path to pursue. So I guess I have to beat it as everybody else to get an ending screen. Okay. Part of me just wants to do a review. Oh god, there's interns. There were interns on this. Part of me just wants to do a review on this, because I think that'll better, because probably nobody at this point is watching or listening to the video. This is a generally okay game. I would say 7 out of 10. I would say 7 out of 10 at best, if you want me to actually rate it. I say it's a good game because the game works. Like, the game works. Like, it didn't crash or put me in a point, or throw me at a point where you can't play the game. Like, there isn't any of that in the game, and that's generally where like my ratings would come in play. Is like, does the game actually work? Which, yeah, the game works. And you'd be surprised to see how many games I played where the game just doesn't work for a reason that's not my own. So yeah, the game works. But if you want me to give it like an actual rating, yeah, 7 out of 10. And the reason is just, it's likely because this is more for a multiplayer experience. Like, it does highlight multiplayer, and from what I've seen, and like just from the little glimpses of dev streams, like I saw little glimpses of dev streams when I go on the Steam shop page, they were playing a multiplayer. Like, those guys were playing multiplayer. So I think that's where a lot of it kicks in. Apparently a lot of the stuff that I more or less exploited got patched. Like the whole easy experience bit, like the easy experience, easy money bit. That's generally where the game kind of, I feel, falters. It's just the whole money at, like, from what I was playing, getting money and getting spirits points is too easy, and it's probably still too easy even after the patch. I don't know. By the time that patch hit, I already had everything. So it's like, you guys were too late. I do hope that they fix that patch where I can get that last treasure chest, because that one is just sitting there and just taunting me like, hey, I can't open this. Like, hey, I can't dig it up. The part that really got on my nerves. Is this last bit of the game where you have to walk all the way back to the beginning of the game. And this is one end of the map to the other, which at first I go, okay, that's fine. That makes sense. I have to go chase her back. But then the game says, no, you can't teleport. You can't teleport all the way back there, which would be the easiest way back. It would be the easiest way back. And it's like, okay, I'm willing to hoof it back. Because they gave a story, they gave more or less a story reason for it. But then it got worse because the game purposely throws you on a path that you have to take. You can't just take the straightest path all the way back. Like, you can't go all the way back like the easiest route. You have to take the path that the game designates, because every other path is blocked off. That's what bugs me. And there's no real way around that. There's no way around that. Like, you just have to go all the way around. And there is literally nothing you can do but accept it. Now, I might take that back if, like, say after the end of these credits, it says like, oh, hey, you can now clear those rocks that were in the way, and like you can 100% the game. Isn't that great? Also, I was kind of expecting more of a boss rush, like more of a boss refight or boss rush bit. Considering that none of the other bosses really died, they kind of just were like, oh, like, haha, I'm here to stop you, and you're going to die. And then like you beat them, and it's like, well, I'm out of here. But you'll never beat us. Bye. And then they just disappear. Only short fuse seems to come back, which I'm slightly curious as to whether or not the like that extra final boss changes because of like who I'm playing as. I'm slightly more curious about that. Slightly. If it does, then that's a bit more interesting, but at the same time, I was expecting more from the bosses. They feel more on the comedic side rather than threatening, especially given how more or less easy they were, especially after like you start getting your I mean, the one I had the hardest time with was I can't think of his name, the vampire guy. The vampire guy and the necromancer. The necromancer was only difficult because it had that cheap bit of just falling into a bottomless pit because platforms. Which that just reminded me of that kind of reminded me of really old school Castlevania, where I think there is like one or two bosses that like that kind of thing. But the vampire guy, he was only tough because I picked a different character that I honestly wasn't used to, and I wasn't really like, I don't think I was playing properly, to be honest. Like, I don't think I was playing like efficient. I could have done, I probably very likely could have done a lot better. But yeah, like all the bosses were easy. All the bosses are essentially easy. They could generally brute force it all. Not really care. Music is it's forgettable. Like there wasn't any one music track that stood out to me. It's like it's not annoying, it's just it didn't stand out. I wish there was more enemies. I wholly wish there was more enemies. I wish there was more enemies, or to be honest, like I would like here the one thing I was expecting was that like you feel like, oh, you got the true ending route. Now you go to this second island, or like this off the beaten path island or whatever, to like fight for one last time or something. That end boss was like, okay. I'm just sitting there like, all right. I'm glad they didn't really go that route, but at the same time, it was just like the true final boss delivery was like, okay. Like I was literally in this, I'm just going in this I don't care state. I'm just in there going in this I don't care state. Hey, really? Like what? Like you just pick up random thing and you ends up a threat or something. Like I'm a threat now. Ah, like okay. I'm literally just like, oh, okay. That's generally my thoughts. I honestly wonder what this would be like in the multiplayer experience. I wonder what this would be like for a multiplayer experience. It would probably be easier. Because there's not like, 'cause seriously, like there's nothing really stopping you. The characters share levels, and they share spirit points. So I imagine like it would just be. I imagine it would just be the JoJo beatdown meme. Anyway, oh, I can speed it up. Oh, I can actually skip the credits, but I did say in the previous video that I wouldn't skip the credits. I can make them go faster. Oh, that is one thing I did want to say, and I actually did complain about it in the midst of this video. Oh, I'll just reiterate it again. I don't like that for the bad ending, the game doesn't go, hey, you should go for the good ending. You should go for the good ending. Like go find the thing and go find the thing and go for the good ending. Like I think the game should have done that and just go like restart you from your last save with all the stuff that you collected, and then just be like, hey, go get the thing that you forgot to go get. And again, like they should give you a ability to like clear those rocks that were thrown in your path. That's just horribly inconvenient. That is just horribly inconvenient. It makes zero sense. Like even from a story perspective, that's just it honestly just felt like padding. I don't like using that term, but it definitely felt like padding the very end of the game. It was kind of okay because it kited me to a boss fight, which you guys saw in the last video. No, the video before that, you guys saw that. But otherwise, I hated that song I had to go through. What's coming up after this game? I don't know yet. There's a number of games I'm thinking of. And I've just been more or less, but generally like, how to put it, like in a rather emotional state. Like I've been in a bit of an emotional like roller coaster right now. So I've been having a hard time getting getting videos done, and just like even sitting down and just playing games. Like I've been laying around in bed just going like, I just want to go back to sleep. I don't want to do anything. So I haven't figured out what game to play next, but that'll be something. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Curse of the Sea Rats. It just puts you back in the title screen. What the heck? Come on now. It gives me the 100% map completion now because I got the 100% map completion by getting to the true final boss. Good God. Alright. See you guys later. I don't know what game. Bye.